A beautiful voice, thank you. Next, we're gonna keep the party going with a couple of sonnets. Come on up.
This one is called Lessons in Scarcity.
Time to see if I can find any information on the fire. And enjoy the show while I'm here. Half the town is here tonight. There's gotta be something I can learn. Noelle is a Caledon security guard. Amanda must be expecting a crowd. Or a fight if she hired her as a bouncer. With all the new people coming to the Turtle, someone is bound to know something about the fire. A philosophy major told Amanda that it's not a grilled cheese if you add meat. I wonder when she's gonna unban him. Lakeport has a Fremont Street, but it's across town. You look pretty smart. Anything in your crystal ball on how to stop this fire? Keep your secrets then. My photo made it into the Turtles' local artist collection. Not the gallery tour I was planning for, but it makes me just as proud. My confidants, I mean my friends, would tell me if they heard anything. Me too, Ben. I could never say no to a blue-haired girl. I still haven't seen Revenge Horse live, but I doubt it would compare to my Choose Your Own concert with Amanda. Amanda is pretty tapped into Caledon and Lakeport. Hopefully she has some leads about the fire.
Hey, shouldn't you be on the road by now?
Something fell through at the last minute. I had to cancel the whole thing.
What? Ah, I'm so sorry.
Me too. But then I remembered I didn't have to miss this anymore.
In that case, I'm glad your dreams were crushed.
I'm so excited to finally see you do stand-up.
Thanks. It's been so long, I'm feeling kind of rusty. But I'm glad you're here.
Hey, has anything seemed off recently in Lakeport?
Recently. Lakeport's been a mess ever since the storm. Town's a fucking tinderbox.
Anything in particular?
Sorry, can you hold that thought? I want to run through the routine in my head one more time.
Of course. Break a leg. Amanda is super stressed about her set. That's the guy I saw trapped in the observatory. In just a few days, he'll... Hey, focus.
You stole my heart today in econ class and drowned out thoughts of stocks and dividends. I tried to get your number, but alas, you slept through class, then vanished at the end.
I'm out of cash, but I could try the silent auction table. I was honored when Amanda asked me to donate something. This is incredible. If the artist is local, I have to meet them. It's for a good cause. I could wade into this bidding war. This would be a great spot for a fancy date night. So it's currently useless to me. Lucas Colmenero? I didn't know he still lived in Lakeport. What's he doing here? It's for a good cause. I could wade into this bidding war. Here goes nothing. I'm glad Amanda's finally getting back on stage. Moses would flip out if he saw someone leaving their deck out like this. Amanda stocked up for tonight. I'm glad she had such a good turnout. For all I know, Sophie was just chain smoking out here. The Snapping Turtle has art in every nook. Rollin' Raiders. Sounds killer. The summer shows at the Turtle were awesome. Chloe would have loved them. Vin has forgotten more about Caledon than I've ever known. He must have heard of Fremont House.
Hey, I thought you were gone this weekend.
Plans changed. Hey, have you heard of a Caledon building called Fremont House?
Fremont? Not ringing a bell. But they rename a building whenever a donor croaks. Want me to check some old school maps and get back to you?
Really? That would be a huge help, thank you.
No problem. Got any more trivia questions for me?
I ran into your boss earlier. Give it to me straight. How much does Owen hate me?
Hate is a strong word. Fail to see any redeeming value in, maybe?
Ugh.
You just have to speak his language. Remind him that you're a burgeoning artist who brings value to the school. He'll come around.
Do you still keep tabs on what's going on in Abraxas?
Not really. Abraxas kind of fell apart after I stopped being president.
I thought Abraxas fell apart once Diamond left and your boss evicted everyone.
A valid perspective, but I'm sticking with mine.
How's the MBA going?
Work, grad school, acting. Ugh, how do I do it all? Things are good. After undergrad, my life felt really precarious. Now, my life feels like a life. One that I built for myself.
That's a damn good feeling. I'll see you around.
Don't be a stranger, Caulfield.
Amanda will probably get on stage soon. I should find a seat. I thought I knew everyone who worked at the Turtle, but this guy's new. Hi there. I didn't know Amanda hired some help.
More like she took in a stray. I used to run a bar in Lakeport called Crullers, back before the storm ripped its roof off.
I heard about that. Sorry.
Amanda let me pick up some shifts until we reopen. If I can survive this place for that long.
I'm sorry about your bar. I hope you're able to fix the roof soon.
We'll see. Insurance is taking their sweet time. Meanwhile, Caledon is swimming in relief funds and plans to gobble up more of the town. Listen to me. Getting all worked up. Can I get you something?
Oh, I'm good. Just wanted to say hi.
college bars. Man.
The storm hit so many people so hard. I hope he can rebuild. I've never gotten to see Amanda's comedy. Tonight's the night. Is this seat taken? No? Don't mind if I do.
Hey, remember me? I'm Amanda Thomas. I'm gonna be doing a little comedy for you tonight.
Jesus, send out someone funny!
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Good night. Fucking hell.
You suck!
That was brutal. That asshole kept interrupting her. She completely lost her nerve. Amanda's not coming out anytime soon. If I want to talk to her tonight, I have to get rid of that guy. This isn't just a favor to Amanda. It's a service to the whole bar.
Hey. I found some car keys on the ground. Do you drive a Ford?
No. Got a Mercedes. Blue. Like your eyes.
Cool. Hey. This is my friend's first time on stage in a while. Go easy on her.
Sweetheart, it's a bar. If your friend can't handle the heat.
I was afraid you'd say that. Hey. Do you drive a blue Mercedes? I just saw one out front rolling towards the lake.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you should hurry. It was really picking up speed.
Hey, remember me? I'm Amanda Thomas. I'm gonna be doing a little comedy for you tonight. So I told him, I'm not the expert on duck penises here. Maybe we should ask the magician. Thank you so much.
Caledon, disgraced English professor turned Lakeport shit stirrer.
Lucas.
X, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
Did you practice that while I was walking over here?
I'm not getting paid enough to make small talk with you anymore. Excuse me.
Lucas is an asshole. But he taught at Caledon for years, and I need a lead.
Lucas.
X, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
What brings you to the Turtle? I didn't know you were still in town.
How would you know? All my friends abandoned me after the Sturm und Drang of last year.
I remember the Sturm. What was the Drang about again?
Excuse me?
So, any new novels in the works?
I'm exploring new mediums. Not that anyone has noticed yet.
Oh, what kind of medium?
It wouldn't interest you. Excuse me.
Of course he has a podcast. This might give me an in with Lucas, if I can find somewhere quiet enough to hear it.
Vox Populi, Lucas Colmenero. Jam-packed show today. Later on, I will be speaking with Barney Albertson, the Cornell professor who has been wearing a sombrero all semester in protest of the university's Halloween costume code. Should be fascinating. First, an update on the goings-on in my own backyard. For those of you who have been following my Sisyphean saga, you may be pleased to learn that I have joined forces with a local Lakeport organization who is committed to exposing the rampant corruption of Caledon University. So many Lakeport residents were displaced, despoiled, or otherwise damaged by last year's storm, and yet Caledon, which was virtually unharmed, has seized on the disaster as a pretense to sop up aid funds and expand its borders. Now, readers and fans of my work may be surprised to find me as a leader of this nouveau front populaire. True, they are not my usual literary or intellectual coterie, but ever since I excised myself from the rank bowels of academia, I have been looking to use my experiences to help the common man. Higher education does not make a person wiser or more capable. It merely serves to mask weaker minds in the language of their intellectual betters. The good people of Lakeport and I will not cotton to the demands of these supposed elites. By joining together, I feel confident our voices will be loud enough to crumble the walls of Caledon for good. But the boulder is not up the hill yet. I will continue to update you, my beloved poppies, every step of the way. Okay, quick break to talk about my sponsor, Cash for Gold.
Vox Populi. I would give anything to unhear that.
Lucas.
X, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
You know, someone once said that education only serves to mask weaker minds in the language of their betters.
So I did. Though I wouldn't expect it to resonate with you. What did you think?
God, listening to it was one thing, but praising it?
It was invigorating to hear hard truths told with such eloquence and passion.
That's gratifying to hear.
Good, because it was nauseating to say.
This is random, but have you ever heard of Fremont House? I think it's a Caledon building.
Well, the Abraxas house is on Fremont Street. Until the president renames it to Semiconductor Lane.
The Abraxas House? Wait, why would Owen rename this street? The Abraxas House is off campus.
You haven't heard. Caledon is expanding.
$3180 Fremont Street. Holy shit. Is this where the fire starts?
The landslide took out half the street, and the city couldn't afford the cleanup. Now Caledon is swooping in.
There's a lot of anger at Caledon right now.
Damn right there is. Lakeport knows when they're being disenfranchised by cloistered elites. I know you haven't been there long enough to understand, but Caledon is corrosive. I hate the person it turned me into.
It turned you into a plagiarist that stole from a student?
Judge me all you want. But the town knows the truth, and they're mobilizing.
So you still live in Lakeport?
I do. I'm teaching English at Lakeport High. College students are so set in their views. With teenagers, you get a chance to shape young minds. It's an honor, really.
Well, see you around, Lucas.
Take care, Max.
The fire started in the Abraxas house. How? And why? Fremont Street. I could wait until I had some daylight to look around, but... Max! Help! Waiting can wait. For all I know, Safi was just chain smoking out here.
Vox Populi.
I would give anything to unhear that. Sometimes I think Vin is one of my close friends. And sometimes I wonder if I really know him at all. Amanda is pretty tapped into Caledon and Lakeport. Hopefully she has some leads about the fire.
Great set.
Okay, right? Normally I'd be humble, but that fucking killed! What was your favorite part?
Just seeing you on stage for the first time. You were so comfortable and in your element. It was really special. What were you saying before? About the town being a tinderbox?
People are blaming Caledon for all of their problems, especially now that your new president wants to snatch up more of Lakeport. And guess who's remaking himself as the voice of the people? Lucas Colmenero.
I'm familiar with his podcast, unfortunately. Lucas never struck me as a spokesperson for the common man.
People are angry. And he has them throwing rocks at the Ivory Tower. They're ready to tear down the school.
It's really alarming.
We need to focus on rebuilding. I've been busting my ass all week to pull this night off. I hope it makes a difference.
How are you doing? You seem a little...
Hey, lady, can I get a drink here or what?
This lady will kick your dick in, so back off!
stressed.
You know I love a busy night. But we have some new regulars, at least until the bar in town gets a new roof. I'm gonna make the townies get along with the trust fund babies if it kills me. But it might just kill me.
How is the fundraising going?
Not bad. But there's still so much damage to rebuild from the storm. If one more business folds, Main Street will belong in your Ghost Town series.
I'll let you get back to it.
Have fun out there.
Vin outbid me? This cannot stand.
All right, that's time on the silent auction.
Congrats, Vin.
What? You totally cheated.
Sorry, Max. Art is a highly fungible asset. You're welcome to come admire it before I flip it.
Vin doesn't like any art from the last century. What's he up to? Caledon has this way of attracting such talented artists. At least it did until Owen took over. Amanda is pretty tapped into Caledon and Lakeport.
Hopefully she has some leads about the fuck. Sometimes I think Vin is one of my close friends. And sometimes I wonder if I really know him at all. Noel is a Caledon security guard. Amanda must be expecting a crowd. Or a
What do you mean $10? I totally paid when I got here. Besides, I don't even have $10. Come on, Noel.
serves you right, Dick. The Abraxas house must have something to do with the fire. If there's something at the Abraxas house related to the fire, I need to find it. Okay, Professor. Time to break and enter.
I lost my last bar half an hour ago, but I must be pretty close to campus by now. Looks like they do shows here. Wonder if they're in the market for a Pacific Northwest post-industrial femcore band.
Hey, my buddies and I were wondering, why do all you gender studies chicks have weird hair?